following movie is rated R.
Hello and welcome to Mutant Year Zero, The Replacements. Thank you for joining us as we try to survive the wasteland. If you're new, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Also, be sure to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment so we know how we're doing. Thank you, and welcome to Mutant Year Zero. Looks like we are all systems go. Alright, so when we last left our intrepid adventurers, we were at a trading post. Okay, so I have an idea then. I had rolled it around a little bit, and I think this is what I'll go with here. Let me, I'm going to type Bear a direct message, and let's just see how well he brings the message from the Ark to you, okay? So give me a minute here while I type Bear a message directly. Riggs, you got there sometime in the middle of the night, and at this trading post. Did you equip him out, Josh?
Yeah, he should be fully equipped. With,
Okay.
Well, he's not got that much because he's a chronicler, but
Right. So you're going to need to spend 2 bullets, one to get in and one to stay at the inn, okay? So dump off
I will do that.
2 bullets. And in the morning, you're happy to see the group from the Ark is here. You've managed to catch up to them. All right, so you see him. You guys recognize Riggs from the Ark as well as being one of the chroniclers. Riggs, why don't you just give us a quick introduction to your character, so everybody's kind of aware of what you're about.
All right. So Riggs is a chronicler with the reptilian mutation, so not a very good-looking guy. Also, very short, only about 5 feet tall. They'll say 5'1", but that's wrong. He is kind of a he's not a fighter, that's for sure. He tends to hide in the back and just, cheers from behind, and then comes out at the last minute and, yeah, good job, guys, we all worked hard. Anyway, so that's Riggs.
Okay, so when you see the group that you're supposed to find, what do you want to do, Riggs?
All right, so I'll just run at him. I'll just run straight at him.
Oh yeah, that's you over there, eh? You guys Perkins group?
But they're not Perkins group. This is Scars and Remy, and
I've told too many stories,
but
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Scars' group then, eh?
yeah.
Alright. I have a message from the Ark. Pirate patrols are getting close, and the need for a new Ark location is critical. The Helldriver survivors have taken up residence with us, and the Food Stars are having trouble keeping up. Mission to find a new location is becoming critical. Alright, so what are we doing?
Who are you?
You Remy, you would recognize Riggs as somebody from the Ark, just because he's going to be documenting stuff and things like that, and in your training, probably would have come across them because, they would ask you to go and talk to the chroniclers and document where things are on maps and stuff. So you would have an operational knowledge of him, at least.
Okay, and then let me change that to you made it all the way here in got like 2 weeks?
Yep.
Actually, it took you closer to 5 weeks.
Holy.
Yeah.
That's
They have a little
almost enough
time dilation going on they're not aware of.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And you're staying here. Okay. Hmm. When I look at this guy, does he have any obvious weapons on him? Besides teeth, I guess.
His mutation actually doesn't have the bite.
Reptilian did. Okay.
There's reptilian and there's amphibian.
Well, I don't imagine amphibian has a bite, but
So he's the one that can squeeze through tight, like an inch wide, like crack in the wall practically, and hypnotize people.
well, if not a bite, like I said, does he have any obvious weapons on him?
Yeah. He has a scrap pistol.
Can't ask for more than that, and I don't have much more than that. Let's see here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the message here so that you guys all have it.
Huh. I would have thought reptilian and amphibian be switched around. Alright. That's weird to me, but okay, it's to translate it from Swedish. I would consider reptiles to be ones with the bites, not amphibians, which are, frogs. Hmm.
Yeah, and they call magazines clips, so I mean you got to cut them some slack,
Yeah, different language.
Heavy breathing from boy, oh boy.
And I misspoke. You guys have actually only been on the road 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In your mind, 7 days. So it's actually probably more like he's like it took me 14 days to catch up to you. So basically, you lost about a week.
Jeez, that's still too much time.
Well, that's why they sent somebody checking for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we were just getting ready to head out of here, so if you have something you want to buy, then this is probably the last place to do it for a little bit. We're gonna head to the other outpost, and then see what we can find further out to the west.
Also, is the council looking for a report to send back with the dude that came with you, or?
Yeah, you would say yes to that, Briggs.
Yes.
And he actually, you recognize one of the stalkers. Drawing a complete blank on the one that we always use. What's her name?
Sylvia?
Is it Sylvia? Yeah.
I know we had one guy and one girl we used to use, and he used to
Yeah.
use them kind of interchangeably.
Anyway, it's one that
Franton
you're.
and Cilia.
Yeah,
Cilia, that's
Cilia.
right.
That's it. Yeah, it's Cilia. So, Cilia is we'll take the message back to the Ark. Your status report. What do you want to report to the council?
Who's doing the report here?
Well, I mean, Riggs is going to write out the report for you.
This is something that Scars would have been asking everyone. Like,
Oh.
Okay, so who's actually giving that?
Not it.
Right?
Not it. Is that what you said? Is not it?
Maybe.
Seeing as how no one really wants to do it, I guess I'll give it.
There you go. Use your words, big man. Man, a few words is going to have to give the report.
don't go here. And then I'll point on the map to where the death worms are. Still looking.
Riggs just starts writing furiously, and you realize you can barely read. Well, you can't read, but it's pretty much
Hey.
scribbles anyway.
Oh, well, that's it. And then he just kind of turns
Alright.
and walks away.
Okay. So,
Riggs will finish the report and then give it to Celia. Celia.
all right. Do you want to put anything in the report about, like, you think you might be close to finding somewhere where we can resettle, or say no? Or are you going to say like no suitable site at this time?
Probably that. He really haven't found any place notable.
Oh, there is one other important thing that we're going to need to let them know. Is that we are going to have to travel through some rot-infested zones in wide bands that don't really have a way around them. So, have a lot of rot that we'll have to go through.
So maybe start working on something to protect from that, huh?
Probably.
There you go. All right. Sylvia will take the message and say good luck, and we'll kick off then. You've got pretty much the day before anybody's probably going to be saying, okay, you need to get out of here because you haven't paid your next bullet yet. So I don't know if there's anything in particular you want to do. I think you're sitting pretty with fresh water right now and food. I think both, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not something you got to mess with. What if anything you want to do now?
I think we were leaving.
Okay.
Because I do not want to pay another bullet.
I'm good to go on this end.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
Okay, so ready to head out then. Okay, what are we thinking?
From what we were told, we're going to the other outpost. And I guess that means we are heading in this general direction.
Okay. So go ahead and show me which way you're going to head off. You're starting at the basically morning, so I'm going to give you the full day pretty much. Say you've used up about an hour of the morning. That's it. So find the path time.
Are we adding like mutation points, stuff like that? Or
Oh yeah,
does
yeah.
that not apply
That was on our game
At the
checklist.
beginning of
Okay.
every session, you add as many as points as you have powers.
So I don't think anybody has 2, so pretty much everybody gets 1 mutation point.
I have 3.
I have 2. I'm also
Okay.
full.
Okay. I stand corrected. I forget the animals can start with more than 1, can't they?
Yes.
They start with 2, yeah.
But you can actually have the mutants can start with 2 as well. It just costs them another point of stat.
Yeah, they lose a stat point, which that's no fun. Who wants to do that?
I know, right? Alright, so I believe I need to make a roll.
16.
Find the path. And then I wrote down what my bonus is right now. I got my compass fixed, if I recall correctly.
Yes. If that's not right, that's okay. I'm sure that would have been something you'd worked on, so.
All right. Well, we're not pushing.
Man, a lot of ones showing up awful early in this.
Go ahead, get him out of the way now.
Yeah,
I better roll.
that's one way of looking at it for sure. What do you? Well, that's just. I mean, you don't have any stunts, so that's pretty much.
I can't.
Yeah.
I am. We are not going to be ambushed by somebody. That's as much as I can guarantee.
So, you do spot a pack of razorbacks in kind of a clearing as you're moving through. In here you find there's some old buildings as well. Looks like they've got in one of the buildings it looked like they had like booths that they were in, just little itty bitty booths, side by side by side. Yeah, so in one of the clearings you see a group of razorbacks. Do you want to move around them? Probably not going to mess with those.
Not right now, I don't think.
I mean, how's our food?
Oh yeah, we don't have a hunter now, do we? Who was handling the cart stuff? Because I remember I was gonna do it, and then someone just kind of took over. So I don't remember who that was.
I opened that up to everybody. Should be able to open up the cart supplies now.
Okay. There it is. We have.
Doesn't talk about the
Doesn't
food
seem to
on
be
here.
listed.
Yeah, the water and food's not listed. I think the water you split up between everybody. It was like came out to 20 or 25 per person or something like that.
Hmm.
But the
Yeah, I've
MREs.
had like my portion of the cart rations in my notes.
Yeah. What do you have for food?
I'm down to 14 food, 15 water.
Okay, so yeah, we split that up between everybody. So if you didn't write that down, I think it was like 25 and 25, something like that.
Yeah.
So your personal food supplies, you should have like 25. Barring any injuries, you should have about 20, 25 days worth of food still. So I don't know that hunting's completely necessary at this point, but of course that's up to you.
Someone's really jonesing to go shoot at him. I'm fine with bypassing that.
Okay, moving on then. That'll take 4 hours out of the day to get through that one. Want to move to your next one?
I have your real one. Okay, sure. Why not?
Oh my gosh!
All right.
Give me that GPS download.
What on earth was that? Oh man, I do not want to see us get into combat today at all.
Oh, I'll have one of everything real quick.
That is like dangerously scary kind of rolling right there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus.
And we're on G15. Is that right? You're in G15, right?
I can't see the borders of the map, so you tell me.
Oh, it won't let you scroll?
It's darkness everywhere.
Oh. G15. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I can't see what you see.
All right. So, I assume your first question is about rot.
Yes.
No issues there.
I wouldn't think so. You wouldn't put a place of habitation next to a rot zone, I wouldn't think.
All right. So, one of the things you notice is that there's large fields of brightly colored flowers in this zone. is probably the most noticeable thing about just the landscape itself is the brightly colored flowers, essentially. You also see a storefront that looks like a mountain in the front of it. And there's looks like all kinds of gear in here that you've seen in at various times. Like you find a fishing pole. You've seen these around and read about them.
Is this storefront being maintained by anybody, or just like an
No,
old store?
it's just an old decrepit store, and there's still some stuff in here. Most of it's in pretty poor shape. Looks like it's been picked over pretty hard already. But you see pictures of guns on the walls and stuff like that in this old building. What else do you want to do with your stunts?
I have 6 stunts, and I've just used 1.
Yep.
Let's see here. Let's look for bullets. You get D6 of those.
Yeah. You got 3 bullets that you find.
I'll notate that. I'll put you back up to a nice even 20. Look for an artifact.
Yes, there are 2 artifacts here. Let me go to the back here because I want to kind of. I'm not going to roll for these. I'm going to pick these here. You find a pair of binoculars. Which gives you a +3 to scout and find the path.
Taking those.
Okay. And you find a flashlight.
Does it work?
Yes. It's a shaky, it's like a crank up, shake kind of one of those ones that you didn't need batteries for. Either shake or crank, whichever you prefer. And that disperses darkness at up to short range.
Very valuable old decrepit Kmart, I see.
It's a specific sports store, sporting goods store, hunting store, actually. But
Kmart's and those set stores have hunting sections too.
that's true. Most of them don't have a big mountain out front, though.
The only thing I could think of is either Dick's Sporting Goods or
Gander Mountain.
I don't think that's anywhere near here. Granted, I've never paid much attention to those kinds of stores anyway. Unless I need something very specific. Let's see here. Not how you spell disperse. Neat. And I don't really want to deal with having rotted food or rotted water. I can still utilize the half speed without unexploring the zone or undoing everything else. So we'll use that. I think that's literally everything I can do. All right, moving on. All right, so now I need to modify my roll. So find the path, and then 3.
Something's up with it. Oh, well.
So that's 8 now. Easy come, easy go.
Yikes.
Yeah, we're all over the place here, aren't we? All right, so this is it. I don't want to say it's scorched earth, but it is definitely. You get the wasteland feel here. You're in an area here where it's just like not sand but dirt. I mean, it's just dusty dirt and flat. It's pretty flat. But as you're moving through this zone here, you notice a dust cloud coming off from the south. Okay, and this dust cloud is getting closer, and it is hauling some serious tail.
I know what my first inclination is.
Bail. I'm out.
Should we find shelter or something?
It's
Is there
pretty
anything
flat.
around?
Yeah, I mean, you can get down and like probably find some scrub brush and stuff to hide behind. I'm not going to say it's completely impossible, but
I tried.
all right. So what's the consensus? Everybody's gonna hide?
Everyone behind me.
Hide.
Hide behind the
behind.
massive bear.
I immediately go and hide behind Skarsgård.
Okay. But you're just gonna stand in the open?
Huh?
Behind?
Well, I'm gonna hunker down somewhat, but mostly I'm trying to protect everyone else from this.
Okay.
And then if we can find a spot for me to hunker down to cover everyone up, that's even more ideal.
Okay. I will let you find a scrub brushy kind of area to sort of hide behind. This is going to be interesting how this rolls out here. So you find a spot, and this cloud is coming closer and closer, and pretty soon you hear engine sounds, and you also hear the crack of gunfire as this thing is getting closer and closer to you. And let me go ahead and put
I thought you were talking about like a big dust, like a dust storm.
This is like vehicles are creating a dust cloud essentially, which you at first would not have known that, but I mean, as this thing gets closer, you realize this is vehicles approaching at a high rate of speed. So let me get you moved over to a map here. All right, if you look down to your southwest, you can see the vehicles coming down this road. And as you kind of get under cover, you realize there's an actual road in front of you. It's kind of dust covered, but as the wind blows, you see it kind of come off. This is an actual, like, paved road in front of you. So you've still got probably a good minute and a half before these vehicles get to you. Do you want to change anything you're doing, or?
We're already hiding, and if we get up and run, they're definitely going to see us. So
Maybe lay a little flatter.
I am going to take out the binoculars and see if I can note anything about like who these people might be.
Okay. So as you're observing this, okay, you see this and can you guys see the truck and the cars down there?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see through the window of the truck, it looks like you're pretty sure that's an ape that's driving it. And on the top, this thing is, I couldn't find an armored out truck, but essentially this truck is armored up to the max. And you see on the trailer, it's got, like on the front and back, it's got these, what is it, cupolas? Is that what you call them? Yeah, I think that's right. That have guys in it, and they're apes, and they are shooting at the vehicles that are harassing it. And there's two cars, and they're trying to get in front of it and slow it down, it looks like, but they're not having a lot of luck. But it looks like the rig is mainly being operated by apes, as best you can tell. And every now and then you also see a motorcycle that is in and out behind the truck as well.
Okay, what's the call here then?
So who are the people harassing the apes?
It's hard to tell through the windshields, but they look like maybe humans.
Do we need to intervene here, folks?
We don't know
Oh,
which
wait.
side to intervene for.
Where is the trading post in relation to where these guys are going?
The road, as best you can tell, looks like it might curve around and head right to that outpost, the Alexander's Tower.
All right, I'm looking to help the apes.
In matters of combat, I follow Scars.
Okay, are you going to wait until it's basically in short range, or are you going to start engaging at long range?
Well, considering that I can throw rocks and I don't even have a gun, yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Actually, I think I don't have a gun now, but
Yeah, I thought you picked up a gun, but that's okay. Okay, so there's you're at kind of a little bit of an elevated position here. Probably can look right in the cab window. So maybe 6-7 feet up here as they are barreling into this little section here that's where you're at. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to initiative here. So the way you do initiative, Bear, is on your character sheet. You've got an initiative button in your dice pool. Make sure you select your token before you click that, and it'll pop over here in the box for us. And then we have to go and add your agility manually. Okay, descending. All right, Mutt. I'm going to consider them in short range at this point. What would you like to do?
So the two cars and the motorcycle are harassing the 18.
Yep, big tanker. And as they're close now, you can see these look like humans. They look like humans in the car. You don't see any animals in the cars or on the motorcycle, best you can tell.
Okay. I'd like to take a shot at the motorcycle rider.
The motorcycle?
I will inspire that.
How are you going to inspire that?
I will give him a good old pat on the shoulder and good luck. And then turn around and hide behind Sarsgaard again.
That's kind of weak. How are you mechanically? I mean, just tell him good luck. How is that going to help him to shoot better? And you want to give him some pointers, Josh, that's okay.
All right. So generally speaking, and this is something, one of the controls that we put on Chronicler is like, if you kind of gotta help them mechanically. So if it's a subject that you don't know anything about, that's kind of difficult. In this particular case, a suggestion that I would be willing to give you would be something like, he's going to be faster as he passes us. Lead your shot. Something like that.
All right. Yeah. Then I will go up to him and I'll tell him. When they get close, if you can manage to hit the front wheel of the semi, it'll pull off the road.
We're not shooting the semi though, right? We're shooting at the cars and the
Oh,
motorcycles.
right. Sorry. The other one. I knew that. I just said the wrong car.
It's all right.
All right. All right. So you're gonna basically kind of encourage him to target the vehicle instead.
If that is what he wants to do.
I think he's targeting the motorcycle. So go ahead and roll your inspire. We'll work on getting you a little more acclimated to that. Just keep in mind, you're to inspire, especially in combat. It's going to have to be. It's going to make sense. And so, like I say, just saying good luck. That's not inspiring somebody to do better.
Right.
You want to say like, something along the lines of, hey, did you notice that they don't seem to have any armor on their legs? Maybe shoot for their legs. So in that, you're inspiring them to do more damage because you've pointed out that they don't have armor in a certain spot. You kind of see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got you.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your inspire, and let's see how you help Mutt out. Okay, Mutt, go ahead.
Here we go.
Wow. Okay. That's 2 points of damage on that one, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yo, we might get a motorcycle out of this. What do you think, boys?
That's where I was leading with it.
I'm down to rob a motorcycle. I also still have my my wing situation, so if we want to time it right, I can swoop on somebody, whether it be a motorcycle or a car.
All right, I'm jumping on the top of one of these cars as they pass. Just try and smash it.
Okay,
But-
well, that shot is going to take me out off the motorcycle. My armor didn't do a bit of good there, so.
Delicious.
Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Right out of the gate, lose my motorcycle.
Which one you hopping on, Scars? I can hop on the other.
I'm only going to be able to get on top of the one that's going to get mowed down by this truck as soon as someone starts freaking out.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just crash him up into here. Boom, crash. You notice, Scars, as you're getting ready to maneuver here, the turret up here swings up and is pointing up towards you, but they don't fire. Okay, they're just covering up there, and you see there's no back glass in these windows of these cars, and you see people rustling around. It looks like they've got boxes of something that they're pushing onto the back trunk area of the car. They're pushing it through the window. It looks like they're getting ready to maybe dump something in front of this truck. So, Lucy, it's your turn.
All right. Okay. Make sure that I'm reading the rules on these wings right. So 1 mutant point, fly up to 100 foot. So when it says fly up to an enemy at short range and immediately fight them same turn, that'd be like within my movement distance of that turn. Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was muted. Yes, you can definitely move. That's easy to get to one of these cars if you wanted to, and put yourself within. You could actually get engaged with them if you wanted, like literally land on the hood of the car.
The humans that were harassing the apes and everything. Can I see what kind of weapons they're rocking on either?
They've got scrap weapons.
What was that? Scrap weapons?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They have scrap weapons.
Okay. Well, Scars, if you're going to be hopping on Red Boy there closest, I'm going to jump for this gray car. I'd like to hop right on top, if possible. Are we going straight aggression? Like, am I about to take an axe to this man's head, or are we trying to take people for questions?
Well, I was just gonna go straight aggression, but that was pretty much always what Skarsgård was gonna do. So
And in matters of combat, I follow Scars. All right, so I'm going to gray car, and I'm going to try to whack the driver with this scrap axe.
Okay, so how are you going to try to climb into the car?
I mean, if it's styled like this kind of car, can I just hop onto the roof and whack through the window, or the window's open?
the back windshield has no window.
Yeah, there's no back windshield. The front, as you're looking, it looks like it's got a front windshield, and it does look like it's got some like metal grate across it or something to kind of reinforce it. But the side windows are missing.
Okay. Yeah, game plan is to see if I can start shoving my scrap axe through that side window and either take him off the road or just bonk him in the head hard enough to knock him out. Would I need to roll anything for the flying?
Yeah, that's a mutant.
You gotta spend your mutant point and roll a d6
Okay.
to make sure that doesn't mess up.
There's that.
Perfect. So
Plus.
go ahead and move yourself to the whichever car you were going to attack. There you go. Now make a move roll for me to manage flying and attacking this guy through the window. I'm going to give you a +1 to your attack because of that roll right there. Okay?
Okay. And I'm definitely... can I use the two-handed benefit, or would that be negated since I'm finagling through a window?
No, I'll let you basically roundhouse into the window with it. The whole side windows are gone. Is that with your +1?
Oh,
Put it into your skills. That's where your +1's gonna go, is to your skills.
Okay. I'll just clear and add one skill. There we go. So no go.
Okay. What does that damage do there?
I'm aiming straight for head. I'm trying to incapacitate, whether it's lethal or non-lethal, but I want the damn car.
Well, you can do non-lethal, but you gotta let me know about that, you know. Otherwise, everything in Mutant Year Zero is lethal. And you can't really target a body part. I mean, you can say I'm shooting him in the head, but I still get my armor roll and everything. I mean, it's not going to make a difference there. I just need to know what the total damage is, and if you're intending for it to be non-lethal, I do need to know that.
Is there a way to make it? Did we cover that? I thought that you couldn't make it non-lethal. You could only make non-lethal damage happen with extra successes.
It's an axe.
I think you can flat edge them, but we can look that up here in a bit. Maybe Nairobi wouldn't mind looking that up.
I'll keep it nice
like
and
non-standard.
Easy and just try to cleave the top half of his head off.
Okay, well, how much damage does that axe do? Because my armor didn't do a bit of good.
4 damage base, it looks like.
I'm sorry, what? Did you say 4?
Scrap axe plus.
Oh, that's right.
Nice one, remember?
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you cleaved his head right off.
Delicious. Can I finagle a wheel to make sure this thing doesn't spin out of control?
No, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. This guy dies instantly with an axe. You basically decapitated him, and the car instantly careens off to the left and smashes into this wall and flips onto its roof and slides another 100 feet down the road.
Job's done.
So
Doesn't
that
that
car.
mean you go flying? You're standing on top of the car, right?
No, he
Sorry,
was
you
flying
can add the
basically
effect.
beside it.
Oh, okay. Lucky.
Yeah, I was flying beside it the whole time. For sure.
Well, even if you said I landed on it, you still had plenty of flight left, and I would have let you take flight again for the remainder of your 100-foot. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, you basically, yeah, you came along and maybe landed on the roof and kind of looked down through the window while you were standing on the roof and swung the axe down through and hit the guy right in the side of the head, and then just fluttered off as the car careened away.
Don't mind me fluttering.
All right, Skarsgård, your turn.
All right. Here we go. Well, I guess I'm waiting for that car to get closer before I try to jump on it.
Okay.
So,
That I already moved for this turn, so that'll be next turn.
all right. Well, I'll take a shot at the person in the driver's seat then,
Okay.
and then next turn, I'll jump on it.
Okay. Let's see that.
Any cover minuses here?
For them?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to give them a cover bonus.
Really? All right.
Nope.
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him essentially a little bit more armor roll, but that's it. Which I guess what cover is, but okay. So
I'm not pushing.
That's Skarsgård does not use pistols.
That's correct.
Remy, your turn.
In this. So is the other car, yes.
Yep, that's the other car there.
What is, like, they're closer now. What is that, the driver's expression that shit is clearly going wrong?
As his best laid plans are not working out the way they'd hoped. Well, he looks. You see him kind of chatting with somebody in the back, and I guess gesturing to some extent that hey, look, Joe just got wiped out. What's going on here? And but the people in the back, you can still see them wrestling around with the box on the tail of this car, getting it into position, and he appears to be trying to maneuver in front of the truck. The truck is starting to swerve back and forth.
This is either going to be a bad idea or a good idea. I can't tell which just yet. We are going to take aim, so I'm not moving this turn. And we're going to try to hit, let's see, that'll be if he's on the right side of the car now, I'm going to try to hit the left tire to spur him to go towards where the other crashed car is so he can get the hell out of the way of the truck.
Okay.
The semi-truck, that is. So I'm aiming for the front.
The driver's
left
side.
tire.
Yep, front left. Okay.
So he goes this way. So I'm going to try it.
Remy breaking out the physics here.
He's a smart guy. So, yes. Let's see here. Rifle. Wait, I got that fixed. Never mind. I can remove that tag. I'll say, oh yeah, my rifle's broken. It's like, wait a minute. No, it's not. Attack. I don't get any. Because I'm doing a called shot, that's a negative, what, 1 or 2?
I'm not gonna make you take a negative on this. You're shooting at a tire. It's not like
Okay.
a small target or anything. Just you're shooting at a car.
And taking aim is a +2 skill? No, it would be skill. 'Cause it couldn't be.
Yeah, it's so taking aim it's like a +1, and then bracing
+1.
is another +1.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, we're doing both, so. And my rifle has a gear bonus of 1, so. Shoot away.
Boom. Okay, so you hit the tire.
We are pushing.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I want to make sure that it does as much damage as possible.
Okay, that's going to break the rifle.
I am aware.
Okay.
The balls.
Oh my
The
god!
balls.
Oh!
The balls.
Oh!
Should have just shot him. Jesus.
Wow.
Mission accomplished.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's I'm assuming that's all going to damage.
Really trip a tire, so yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage. Yeah, my armor is not going on the tire is not going to be enough for that. So Blammo, she gets sideways. Give me a D6 on an odd number. It hits the car that has skidded on its top. Oh, it misses. Crashes into the wall though beside it.
Aw. Skarsgård looks dejected as he was getting ready to jump, and now is not necessary.
What a shot!
Again.
What happened there is somebody overloaded that particular scrap round, and that's why the rifle blew up. Is because it was like they used 4 times the amount of powder they should have in that round.
It's the second time it's happened to him. So,
all right, Riggs, what would you like to do?
Now that I guess our 2 targets were both the cars, so now that those are gone, I guess the semi is still the semi's still moving, correct?
Yes.
It's moving towards us.
Yeah, it's moving down the road. Yeah.
Okay, then you know what? I will take my scrap pistol and I will just I'll watch the 2 cars that crashed and to see if anybody comes out.
All right, sounds good.
But I'm not gonna move away.
All right. You're at the bottom of the turn, so holding your action doesn't give you a lot at this point. I will tell you that. Go ahead.
Hang on a second. Didn't they inspire before?
He did inspire last round, but this is round 2, isn't it? Or is this round?
Well,
1?
yeah, he essentially inspired prior to us going into initiative order.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
okay. Well,
okay.
this is round 1, so that uses up his turn to inspire. We've
that's
actually
what I'm saying.
done all this within the first turn, so.
Right, I'm saying that his inspire went off before we went into initiative.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Because he's at the bottom of the initiative.
Yep. Okay.
So anyway, yeah, I'm not calling that. He's got his turn if he wants to shoot into the car or whatnot.
If can I tell if anybody's moving in there?
You can see some movement in through the windows there. If you want to take a random target, they're jumbled up in a mess. I mean,
actually, are the boxes still in the back of the car?
No, they went flying.
All right. Then, yeah, I'll just take a random shot at one of them.
Okay. Which car? I'm going to say it has to be the red one because the other one's on its top. So,
all right, that's fine.
Go ahead and give me a roll at you're shooting into a body down there.
All right. Just a shoot roll.
Yep, that's you click the. I'm sorry, we need to. I keep forgetting that you probably don't know how that works. So where you've got your weapons, you're going to click the little attack button, and that'll populate or should populate your dice pool. Basically, what your base dice are going to be your attribute. The skill is the skill and shoot, and then the gear dice
okay.
should populate for the gun itself, and then you hit roll.
All right. So it does it itself. All right.
Okay, so that's a miss. You can push that roll if you'd like, and what that means is that you roll all of those dice again. You can, on a push roll, you can re-roll anything that doesn't show a 6 or a 1. That means a radioactive symbol or the little biohazard symbol, or the explosion dice if it's in the gear. Just understand that if you get a biohazard symbol on any of the yellow dice, that's temporary damage that you'll have to take to your agility. And if you get an explosion dice, in this case, the pistol breaks, okay? But you can't push that.
I'm not going to push it.
Okay.
No, I'll just miss.
Okay. No problem. I'm okay with that. All right, so let me get my guys here. Mutt, we're at the top of the round for you.
Okay, what do these clowns look like?
They look. They're actually similarly dressed. What's the best way? Imagine kind of Mad Maxy look. They've got kind of similar shirts and coveralls and stuff, and they look human. I mean, as best you can tell, they're not. I mean, they're not showing any outward signs of mutation anyway, that you can tell. And you're too far away to have any of your animal friends do a sniff test. So, but there you got 2 crawling out of the one car, and you got 3 crawling out of the other.
All right, I think I'll shoot one of them.
Okay.
On a side note, I'm showing 3 points of strength damage. Would I still have that, or has that been a couple of seconds?
That should have been a couple of sessions ago. That should be long gone from your stay. You guys should have spent some extra food on those and gotten rid of that.
Yeah, that's okay. Sorry about that. Sorry to sidetrack.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had. As a matter of fact, we probably need to talk about. You were at the place for 3 days at the post. As a side note, we need to go ahead and get some more rot points taken off you as well. But go ahead and which one you shooting at?
They all look armed, or
Well, you can't tell. They're right now they're just trying to crawl out of the cars.
Okay. Yeah. Whichever one's closest to me and clearest to me, I'll shoot up.
Okay. Fire away. Bring the pain.
Ah.
To the pain.
He's got.
Hmm.
Okay. I see how it is. Shooty. Hey, look at there. I blocked some. What is going on with that? All right. You going to send your dog down there?
Not yet.
Until that truck passes.
I was hoping to squish a puppy
That
dog.
would be a real tragedy.
Yeah, I don't actually send them out in traffic.
All right, so Junkyard's going to stay with Daddy for now. My turn. Okay.
Hold.
Oh. Bummer. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Well, that's unfortunate. Somebody give me a D6 roll, please. 2. All right, over here, a grenade goes off. Boom!
Be a lot cooler if you.
These guys are going to shoot at the truck. Oh. Oh! 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 Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's bad for the truck driver.
Did the truck just go careening into these two cars?
We're going to find out here in a minute. I'm a little worried for Lee.
It'll be fine.
Because they just blasted the daylights out of that driver.
Oh, no.
Oops, that's too many dice, but it's all failed anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, they open up on the cab of this thing, and they obliterate the driver.
Oh.
All right. This guy's left, and he's going to go ahead and shoot at the guy that took a shot at him. I should have had a +1 on that for my rifle. I forgot about that. It's okay. Oh, terrible, terrible. Okay. Miss all the PCs, but killed my other NPC. I need a D6. Don't roll odd. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no.
Lee, I need a move roll from you. I'm going to assume you want to dodge this semi that is coming right for you.
That is a fair assumption. Let me do that.
You might want to push.
Yeah, this is the time to do as much as you can.
Hey, you don't need to push.
Oh, all right. Can I move towards the team? Can I choose that?
Yes, I'll allow that.
Okay, I would. Yeah, I would like to move on their side of the road.
Okay. I'm also going to make you spend a mutant point to stay in the air, I think.
I am at 0 mutant points now.
Oh, really? So you would have had to land in the middle of the road.
Maybe just a roll off to the side. Lands, hits the ground, and rolls.
I'm going to make you re-roll that, and that's going to be at a -1. I assumed you would be still in the air.
Okay. So move and then -1 on the skill.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you just have your 4 base dice.
Okay.
Oh, no problemo. You roll out of the way. However,
Super pretty.
this does careen into these guys. Which
Rip you
is
boys.
rather unfortunate for that. I mean, I'm going to have to look up automobile here. This is new. I forget how much it talks about ramming people in this.
Yep,
So
it does.
It
Basically,
does.
it's a skill check with the score of the car as your equipment.
oh, good Lord. What's the score of the car? How do I figure that out?
Well, I mean, that's just whatever, how good shape is that truck actually in? Because if it's in perfect condition, then I don't know, maybe it's like a 3 or a 4. The book
It'd be
will
much
probably
higher than
have-
that.
Should it? Well, there
As
you
a
go.
semi truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you were talking about a regular car or whatever, that'd be one thing. But as a semi, it should have a huge bonus.
Pretty sure that the book doesn't tell you about semi trucks.
No, it doesn't.
No, we're going to have to... this is going to be interesting. Where is it at? It's not under automobile.
I
So-
think it's in combat. I'll double check here.
Maybe it's under vehicles. There it is, 94. Yeah, vehicles 94. Oh boy. You can also use a vehicle to ram another vehicle, but only if your vehicle has an equal or higher resilience rating. Okay, resilience. The gear bonus of the vehicle can also be reduced by external damage. Okay. Vehicles, so... I guess let me look. Is there anything about... I think there's automobile right here. Yep. Okay. Resilience of 1 for an auto. It seems awful low. I don't think they've got a truck or anything. I'm going to say that's probably closer to like a resilience 5 for this. Because it's in good shape also. Yeah, that's going to be my... Well, I'm not driving. This is... I'm going to say it's going to be... I'm just going to call it like an... kind of like an explosion, because it talks about when you're ramming, you take your skill dice and all that stuff, but this is a driverless vehicle, so I'm going to say it's going to be 6 dice. I'm going to call it good here.
That's not good.
Okay, so this, thankfully the base dice don't count because I forgot to clear it, but holy crap.
So what you're telling me is, as the truck sort of crashes, as it's, rubbing up against the sidewall, there is 4 distinct puffs of red mist.
Yes. Yes. This truck had like stuff on the front, like, to keep people from being able to board it and stuff. So people were impaled. People were crushed under tires. It was a sight to see. But all of my bad guys are dead. For sure after that. And it probably did quite a bit of damage to the 2 vehicles as well before coming to a stop. But I'm going to go ahead and give my guys a move roll just to try to get out of the way. But I don't know if that's going to work either, because it's like 1 minute I'm hot as fire, and the next minute it's like, oh, look, you can't roll crap. All right, here we go. How many guys do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Hey.
All right. 2 guys managed to get out of the way of this thing. And that's it. And I'm going to roll... It was the last guy. So, okay, so it's my wounded one gets away. Okay. Wow. Well, that was exciting. Lee, your turn. Or actually, you had to dodge. I'm sorry. That was your turn. Skarsgård, you're next.
Is this truck coming to a stop, or is it stopped right there?
It came to a stop on top of those 2 vehicles. Yeah, it's done.
All right, I would like to burn a point for fleet-footed and immediately engage one of these 2 guys that are still alive.
Okay, give me a move roll to not fumble on the way down this this embankment also. Okay, then you spend your point. Okay, well, that sucks. This guy is going to crap all over himself when this 8-foot bear is suddenly in his face. And let me guess, you want to attack him too, I suppose?
That is why I had to burn fleet-footed, yes.
Okay. I mean, feel free to not attack me.
Oh.
We'll go ahead and push.
Oh,
Ow!
Ow! What happened there?
I don't know.
Remy.
Man.
Nope. I guess any bonuses for him being prone? No, it's fine.
Remy?
My gun exploded.
So you got to pull out a new weapon.
I
I a new weapon. No, wait, I've got a pistol.
Headbutt
nice
the
pistol.
semi.
I'm pretty sure I lose that pretty decidedly.
Oh
So
boy.
are these the wait, all four of these guys like on the field now? Or five?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, the let's see. Let me properly mark some of these for you. As they were unable to avoid the large red truck that turned them into paste.
Okay, so just two people alive right now. Is that
That's
correct?
yeah, there's just two alive. I'm sorry, yes.
Okay. What's the range? Okay, whatever. Not gonna move. I don't because I have to pull out a new weapon. I don't get the speed thing or the aim thing, so we're just gonna pull out the pistol and shoot. In particular, we're gonna shoot the back one. No bonuses.
Oh
Guess what
my
we're not
gosh.
doing?
Hey, is that a scrap pistol or is that the? I thought that you had the nice pistol. Should have a better gear bonus, doesn't it?
No. If you're talking about the
Right.
revolver, I gave that to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should just stick with rifles, I guess. Yeah, I miss hardcore. Next.
Let's see. That's gonna be Riggs.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just shoot at him again.
Okay, that is an excellent
Are,
choice.
do we? Are the apes? Are there any apes still alive?
Yes, there appear to be some apes that are alive.
All right. Can I see at all what they're doing?
Right now they're gathering themselves. They've been thrown from the trailer of the truck. Looks like there's 4 of them.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll just shoot at one of the humans.
Okay, you remember how to do that, or do you need some help still?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, geez.
So, I guess the question is, which one were you shooting at?
The one opposite of Skarsgård.
Okay, this one here. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a little bit of cover because I've got the truck between me and you. So I'm gonna give that a 2 for cover. First of all, nothing there. And my armor didn't work. Okay, so you did 2 points of damage for the base of the gun, but you've got an extra success. The little radioactive symbols are successes. So you've got what's called a stunt. Now that stunt can be used to do extra damage, to knock me down, to knock something out of my hand. Kind of your choice on that. If you look at the skills under your little journal, there's a skills list, and under the shoot, it talks about what you can do for stunts under that when you look it up. Just show it to you right here, just so you can see. So what would you like to do with your extra success?
Probably. Let's see. Uh, I will just say that. Yeah, he'll just fall over.
You need
Knock
to
him down.
choose. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna knock him down. Okay. All right. So 2 points. Knock me down. Okay. All right, Mutt. Are you with us, Mutt?
Yeah, I just got a mouthful of bread. Sorry. Um, there's two still up.
Yeah. Well, one is down. Actually, you're gonna have a tough time seeing this one because they were knocked down by a shot, and the cab of the truck is kind of in the way now. You can't really see him, but you got Skarsgård that's engaged with one here.
If I moved a little towards the north, would I be able to get a clear shot off?
Can you move far enough? That's the question. Yeah, you could come down here, down in this area here, and if I can get my little pointer to work, there we go. Down in here, you could get a clear shot. I'm gonna make you make a move roll when you come down this
Going
embankment
down
here.
Bradley. Come.
Not everybody can fly like certain people.
Yep. Some of us fall with style.
Okay, so you can make it down here with no trouble.
Yeah. Drop over to here.
And then you can engage this guy right here.
And I'll also send Junkyard in to go after one of them.
Okay, which one you sending Junkyard to?
I think I'll get him to help Skarsgård out.
Okay. Awesome.
Swap my dice.
Feel free.
There
Ouch.
we go. Nice.
Okay, that's going to execute him. Blammo. Junkyard has an attack on this other one.
Come. Let's see. I roll sick a dog for him, right?
Yes.
I need to give him metal teeth so he can get a gear bonus or something. But anyway.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Good puppy. Good puppy.
Why is it not loading up? I'm going to have to stop doing recording and everything on one computer because stupid thing is always giving me fits. Okay, no armor there. What's the base damage? Is a 1 on him? Is that right?
No, base armor should be a 2 on the dog.
Yeah, right next.
Base bite is 2?
Base damage, yes.
Okay. Scars, this guy is going to try to shoot you. I'm at a minus.
Make sure you get, yep. There you go.
Okay. That's a fail. Okay, you see this, these two apes coming around the front of the truck, Mutt. and they are shooting at you.
Okay.
And that's they're using a actual revolver on you. So the damage is 2. So the first guy hits you for 3 points of damage.
Oh.
You got armor, I assume?
Yeah, that's yeah.
So 2 points of damage.
It takes one away.
The other guy shoots at you also. That's 2 points of damage.
Okay, I'm getting assassinated over here.
So 1 point of damage. So you've taken a total of 3 points at this juncture.
Right back where I was.
Lee, these 2 apes are jumping on you.
They can try. Is it still their turn?
Yep.
On me, they're close range. Okay.
Oops, that's wrong. Yeah, these guys moved over into your face, basically.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So 1 point of damage from him.
See if my 1 armor does its job. It does not.
So take a point of damage. The other one hits you for 2 points of damage.
Shit. Can I use armor again, or does that
Yep.
only work?
Nope. Your armor is good for each hit. So
Okay.
goes again. Oh, their armor is. He ripped your armor clean off. So that one does 2 points of damage.
Tick tick. Is my armor trashed, or is
Yep,
it?
your armor is now trashed.
Broken.
It has to be repaired.
Heard that.
Yeah.
Damage has been taken.
Okay. Lee, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to hit him back.
Okay.
Can I? No, I'm gonna whack. Can I disengage without getting whacked? Is that like a move roll?
You got to make a move roll. If you fail, I get a shot from both of them.
Balls. I will be on the ground if I fail. I'm just gonna whack this guy right. Tricky situation. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that I can kill him and not get smacked the next turn.
Okay.
Balls.
Okay.
Now you can push. Remember that gear hits do not apply to your durability because you got the nice axe.
Yeah, you got to take 2 hits, 2 durability hits to break it.
Okay.
So if he gets another bang on that, I mean, he gets to re-roll that dice, but if it hits again, that will break.
So the +3 gear applies to hit, not durability. Am I supposed to be running that?
Oh, you're supposed to be. No, that just goes down to +2 now. That applies to the. Wait a second. Yeah, you're supposed to be. That's a to hit, not durability. So you needed to actually roll 3. There you go. And Yeah, you got two bings on it, so if you push it now, then yeah, it would break.
But only 1 point.
But only one out of the +3. Yeah, that's true.
So I could potentially push it, and right now I'm only looking at guaranteed 1 damage to it.
Yes. Well,
The alternative
if
is
both,
death, so...
yeah, and to be fair, if both of the remaining dice when you push come up with another hit, then that's another point of permanent damage.
Yeah.
I am two strength from being bleeding on the ground, and I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'd say, I mean, do your thing.
Yeah. All right. So when I push it, I still get all 3 gear, or would I?
You're gonna get all 3 gear again. Yes.
Okay.
For this roll. No, that's not right. I'm sorry. You'll get 1 gear for this roll.
Okay.
Because those are already bangs on it. They're already called for. Okay, so you got 1 hit, 4 damage.
Bless. It's something. But it did take 1 damage from that, right?
Yep, you're down to a +2 basically. Ooh, I
Okay.
blocked a bunch of that. Look at that. What is that all about? I don't know how to act. I just don't even know how to act about that. All right. He growls and grunts. He's not happy about this axe that just cleaved into his side. But he's still up.
Oh, no.
All right. I've got to change headsets real quick, so bear with me for just 2 minutes.
Yep, I'm here. Yep.
Howdy.
Roger that.
So let me get this straight. After the car crash and I took this and Scars hopped down there, apes came out of the truck, and now they're fighting us? Here's Mutt. I'm assuming that's him up here. Where do I go to the cliff? Where do I go to the cliff edge? And do I have anything that makes noise? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I heard that part, but okay. Okay, never mind. I'll wait.
Oh, there. Oh, that's interesting. You heard me off of a different mic, didn't you? Okay, that's all right. Scars?
Now, am I aware of at least Mutt getting shot here?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say probably not. You're busy with this guy right here.
Well, then I am going to attack him again.
Okay. That seems like a good plan.
Jeez Louise. I'm missing a gear dice.
All right.
All right, I'm pushing.
Man. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Ooh, this is crazy. Okay, Remy, now you can head to the cliff and do your thing.
As I was saying, I don't think I have anything that necessitates a. Yeah, I don't have anything that makes noise.
Yeah, your gun broke, didn't it?
Yes, it did, and I don't feel like wasting any more bullets, which I need to remove because I fired twice. We're gonna whistle, try to get their attention, specifically towards these two.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Okay.
these guys are with us. We helped you. Will you stop beating up my friends?
Okay. They stop and look up, and you see the two. They kind of give each other a look, and they say, "This one's with you." And they point it at Lee.
Yes.
One. Yes, that is with us.
And they start to back off you, Lee. Okay.
Bless.
All right, Riggs.
Um, and Mutt was getting attacked too, right?
Yep.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yep.
And tell your friends to knock it off with that one too. That one's also with us.
Yeah. No, I'll head to the edge here, and yeah, I'll yell at the two other apes.
Oi, we helped you. Come on, man. What you doing?
Okay, so move yourself to the edge.
No idea how to do that.
You should just be able to grab the token. Well, maybe you know what? I bet you I've got to add you here to be able to control by. Here we go. Riggs. There you go. Now you should be able to move him.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll walk up right there.
Okay. They look up at you, and they also are glancing at you, Remy. And you're pointing at your conversation. You're pointing at Mutt, right?
Yes, I was pointing at Mutt.
Well, I'm talking to Remy. Remy, you're yelling at these two down here about Mutt,
Yes.
also, right? Okay, and you're also yelling, "Hey, we helped you. Stop shooting!" Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Riggs. Mutt, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
So what are my two antagonists doing?
They're looking at each other and trying to decide what's going on here. They're looking back at their people who are saying, starting to back off here and saying what's going on, and you can see they're a little confused, but they're paying attention to Remy here to some extent, but also keeping an eye on you. And now this one is actually swinging to kind of cover Riggs also.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm not very happy with these two right now.
Okay, you want to shoot them, or what you want to do?
So you said one is swung to cover. Is the other one still aiming towards me, or what?
The gun has come down. It's like at a low ready, and that you can tell they're trying to figure out what's happening at this point. They don't seem as aggressive. I mean, they haven't fully released you from being targeted, but they're not. You can see there's some discussion happening, yeah,
because I have never aimed towards them, so I will I'll go to a low ready, and I'll basically cuss both of them. Like, see if I help you bastards again.
This one turns and shows his teeth, kind of growls at you a bit. And what do you want?
And I show my teeth and growl right back at him.
And Junkyard going to continue gnawing on this guy?
Yeah, we'll let
All right.
Junkyard continue on that guy.
Go ahead and roll that one. I'm assuming you're holding your action too, right? Just in case you need it.
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm at low
Okay.
Already. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't specify that. Yeah,
That's all
I'm
right.
holding my action.
I kind of figured as much, but I did
Yeah.
want to verify that. All right, let's see Junkyard's attack. Wow. It's like either the dice don't do anything or it's like this massive onslaught of sixes.
Definite extremes all night.
Yeah, all over the place. No happy medium at all. That's scary when that kind of thing goes on. All right, so that means it's my turn. Okay, this guy right here is going to try to shoot our good man in front of me again.
Is if he's using a scrap pistol, I would remind you that he needs to use the reload action.
Ooh.
Oh, gonna call me out on that, huh?
Yeah, we need to get on top of that, and we haven't been using it the whole time we've been playing. So
yeah. Right. So I will
Unless you have
reload. Actually, boy,
now he might be able to reload and then shoot because he's not moving, but
I don't think that's the case. I think a reload is a full action, isn't it? Your full, or is that a move considered a move action? So, move one range, seek cover, get an item from your gear, pick up an item on the ground, draw a weapon. Oh, so reload a gun, and then I can do a roll for a skill. So yeah, I can reload and shoot you. But I can't do anything else. So, that's what I will do. Reload and shoot you. Got a negative because you're so close. Well, did that not roll? There we go. That's the first one. So, 2 points of damage, Skarsgård.
So I had a quick question. With Shake It Off, I don't think we actually. I don't know. It's another thing where I don't know if we were doing it right. Do I always roll with full, or do I only roll with what strength I currently have? Because I have the trait Slugger for my attacks, but that doesn't work for anything else. So
No, there's a specific trait that allows you to use the full at all times. And I'm not remembering which one that is, but I think your Shake It Off is degraded because there's a specific. Oh, he took a specific trait that allows him to roll. Thought.
now I have Slugger, which allows me to do that for fight, but nothing else.
Is that what it was? Was it the fight?
Yeah. So I'm curious if maybe he got confused and ended up using that for both.
Could be. Let's see here. You can shut out the outside world and let the pain roll for Shake It Off anytime you suffer trauma of any kind. Can't use the skill against trauma suffered when you push a dice roll. Pain is just too great. You can't shut it out. You suffer a full amount of trauma. I'm going to say it's a skill, and your skills are degraded by loss of attributes.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
So
all right.
2 points of damage.
I am going to. Well, actually, I got an armor roll first. That shouldn't have been shaken.
That's all right. That's the 52 is good. You got your 2 dice there.
All right. And then I am going to burn a point of huge and negate a point of damage.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good plan.
So I take
Okay.
one.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. The apes are not going to attack. They kind of back off. They're kind of a little confused about what's happening here. This one hears the crack and comes around. I'm going to say this one's probably still watching you. This one here yells up to you and says, "Who are you and who are you with?" Remy, he's yelling at you, this ape.
We're from far away. We're not really with anyone here. We just saw that you needed help and tried to help.
Are you the one that shot the motorcycle?
Up here did. I didn't. I shot the car. He points towards the one he took out.
Okay.
At least damaged.
So they they do step up to you, Lee, and they say, "Apologies. We thought you were with them. That were the ones that were attacking us."
Oh, good. I like a good brawl. Spit out blood.
You can't blame us for mistaking you for one of them. And they leave over here to this other side here. This one sees the kerfuffle going on with you, Scars, and jumps right in on this guy. This one moves towards you and says apologies. And do you need aid? He's wanting to know if you need some medical help there. And but this guy's going to throttle this guy.
Yeah, Mutt'll just bleed on him a little bit. It's like, no, I think one of mine will take care of me.
Okay. Man, boy, miss. Okay. I won't throttle anybody. All right. Lee?
That's me.
What would you like to do at this point?
Were they not offering me the healing a moment ago?
This guy's doesn't. These two don't have the healing ability right now. They're not prepared to help you. No.
That is awfully unfortunate. I guess I will hobble back over to the rest of the team.
Okay. You can make it all. You can make it all the way over to Mutt if you want.
Hi, Mutt. How's it going?
When you come around the front of the truck, you see that there's a scuffle here still. Skarsgård? I'm sure you're.
I'm gonna hit him.
Ready for this guy to be done?
Maybe I'll hit him. I don't know.
It's kind of into either you're gonna miss or you're gonna kill him in one hit. That's what's gonna happen. All right. So
hey, I finally got one.
That's good.
Blessings.
Blessings on this day.
Okay. Let's see. Got my little armor going here. All right. Well, that's enough to do him in. Wah wah wah. All right. So we're out of combat. So I guess I need to do is delete all that out now that we're out of combat. So when it comes back up, it's new. All right. So I'd say you probably have some conversation you want to have.
Yeah, we do. The fuck? Regularly start murdering random people you see, or is this just a new occurrence specially for us?
Well, technically, we are the ones who just came in and started murdering people we don't know. But
I cut somebody's head off, and I had no idea who.
So the apes, this one right here, comes back around to you, Remy. Says, apologies, we did not realize that these mutants were with you. We're very sorry. We appreciate your help. We could use some help getting the truck back on the road if you wouldn't mind. We'd be willing to pay you in fresh water.
You guys heading to the? He points towards the. Well, I'm assuming I can probably see it. The trade tower
Yeah.
thing.
Yes, we are heading to Alexander's Tower. This is a truckload of fresh water that we're bringing to the settlement.
If you don't mind the asking, who are you guys?
We're part of Alexander's Guard. We're basically on a water run.
I see. Well, then I'm glad that we helped you.
Yes, it's much appreciated. And again, we apologize for shooting your mutants.
They're our friends, not what?
You're friends with them?
Yes.
Okay, well, that sounds interesting. Would you care to help us with the truck? We'd like to be on our way. If not, you'll have to excuse us. We need to get to Alexander's Tower before the rest of this group's people show up here to try to finish what these started.
Skarsgård looks up at Remy, gives him a shrug, and then goes over with the ape to try and move stuff around, carry stuff, all that.
Basically, these two are already they're pulling stuff out of the way and yanking the body of their comrade out of the seat and getting him moved into the back and putting the truck in gear. They're just physically lifting the trailer up and putting it basically back where it needs to go in almost. I mean, they're not actually lifting it, I guess, but they're leveraging it quite easily with crowbars and stuff to get it back in the saddle, so to speak. And they're kind of sifting through the bodies here, and they take all the weapons. They're putting them in the cab of the truck.
Whoa. Can we get some of that, though?
Yeah.
Hey, I saw one of them had a grenade. Are there any more of those? Those would be helpful for keeping us safe as we travel. Useful.
So the one that's kind of gathering up the weapons looks at the one that was in charge, and he kind of looks you up and down, Skarsgård, and says, "All right, we'll split the weapons with you. Basically, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just type it out here. You got 5 scrap rifles, 5 scrap pistols. Between them, they had 23 bullets, 1 grenade left, and 2 knives. And those are artifact knives. They're in a lot better shape than a scrap knife.
And I'm curious, does that include the boxes that came out of
the boxes? When you get to looking at those, they've got basically where they took nails and they made them into little, like, they look like what is that, jacks that kids play with the ball and they pick up the jacks?
Yeah, they're caltrops.
Yeah, thank you. They've made a bunch of those to try to basically annihilate the tires of this thing.
all right.
And so, I mean, you could pick up some of those if you wanted. But there's a bunch of them. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them.
I don't know. Do we plan on running any more cars off the road?
You never know what might be handy.
Definitely wouldn't hurt. Well, maybe if you picked him up too quickly, you might hurt your hand.
Then yeah, I'll collect some of those then.
I'll give you a hand after I see to my friends. I'm gonna try to get some. Well, wait, hold on. They just need to eat, don't they?
What needs to eat? What's that now?
They just took strength damage, and they're not broken, so I don't need to tend to them too much? Question mark.
No, but you've got two. Your people are busted up a little bit.
Yeah,
Mutt's got a couple
so,
bullet holes in him now.
I guess I could tend to him, even though it's not a mechanical benefit. He just has to eat later.
Yeah, you just basically need to give them some make sure they got extra rations. All right, so it doesn't take terribly long, but it's probably 45 minutes of getting things cleared up here. Are there any kind of particular conversations you want to have, and what are you going to ask for out of this loot here? Are you going to try to get one of the grenades? That one grenade?
Yes.
Okay. The ape says no.
Fair.
No. Can I yoink a scrap pistol though? If you would be so kind, Mr. Man.
You can have all of the scrap weapons, he says.
Excellent. I
One
would
of the
like
knives.
You can also have the bullets. You say you want the
One of
knives?
All of them?
Yes.
Yes, you can
Everything.
have
Yeah.
you can have the knives, Bear.
All right, I'll take the knives.
No, no, Bear, not you. It's me. He was talking
Oh,
to me
fair
as a
enough, fair
bear.
Yeah.
This is
I just
gonna
don't want
get
a knife so
confusing.
later.
It's going to get confusing. We're going to call you Riggs from going forward, okay?
Yep.
So,
So basically, he's only looking to keep the grenade.
yeah, he's not going to turn loose of the grenade.
You know, the scrap weapons and everything are actually, seeing as how we broke two of them and stuff. Probably be fine just letting them keep the grenade, I guess. Unless someone else wants to try and make a case for it.
How to use a grenade?
Yes, but you're gonna need to talk to the big ape.
How big are these guys?
Oh, they stand probably 6'4", 6'5". They're biggins.
Remy's like what, 5'5" maybe?
3'4".
That's
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you counting the antlers?
Yeah.
No, I am not. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure the size of their arms are dwarf his waist size anyway.
Yeah, I mean, imagine these guys are like silverbacks. Yeah, they're huge.
Ooh.
They're biggins.
About as big as I am.
Yep.
Neat.
They barely have to look up to you.
But Tish. Anyway,
I don't think you'd appreciate a mutant asking for it. So
You can always make the case. The worst he could say is, "All right, now we kill you."
that is the worst case scenario.
But I'm pretty sure he won't do that.
I mean,
So,
I can try.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Then yeah, no, I'll go up to the main ape guy in
Okay.
charge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll kind of go up to him.
Question, mister. You know, we have a long journey and it's, personally, I don't trust these people. Do you know if, you know, I know it's a grenade, but, I mean, it would help a lot. And I mean, we did a lot for you, and I know you've given us a lot, but we really, really appreciate it.
He ignores you completely.
Fair enough. I'll just walk away.
I tried.
A good effort.
Actually, Remy's gonna kind of get the attention of whatever one seems to be the one in charge, question mark.
Okay.
Hey, here's a random question. Where are you guys from exactly? Like, you guys personally?
We're from Alexander's tower.
No. I
before
mean,
that.
like, before that.
Before that,
I suppose
you
it would
weren't-
help a little bit if we start with this. What is your name?
My name's Odiak.
No numbers attached to that?
Numbers? Why would I have numbers attached to my name?
Skarsgård is gonna kind of give Remy a little bit of a glance at that.
So, were you guys like born here then, or?
Born? Yes, we were born and raised in Alexander's Tower.
Really?
How long have the apes been there? We ask because we come from a place where, well, things were complicated.
We've been in Alexander's Tower for many years at this. We don't understand why you would ask these kind of questions. Our families have been there for several generations now.
I asked because the place we were originally from was, well, it was called the Valley, and I thought all the animals came from there, but you don't appear to be from there at all. There were these robots called Watchers that used to live and work there. Does that even sound familiar?
No, it doesn't.
Huh. I learn something new every day, I guess.
Well, safe travels.
Well, thank you for your help. Would you like any fresh water?
I mean,
Sure.
we'll take it if you're offering.
He says, Coley, give them each at least 10 days worth of water. He goes over the tap and they break out jugs that are collapsible, and they run off, and they've got 10 days worth of water for each of you. And they get in and fire up the truck, and unless you guys want to have any other conversation, they are moving down the road.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Got some water. Got some free weapons. Free in quotation marks.
So, I think I'm good on visiting them. I think we can just keep going. How about you guys?
You mean the apes or Alexander's Tower?
Alexander's Tower. If that's how these guys behave, I don't know if I want to walk inside their front door, if you know what I mean.
Well, to be fair, I don't remember the apes or the bears being very cordial back in the valley either.
But if they're the guard,
Then we've helped someone who's in the guard. That's good, isn't it?
do we really want to even still go there? Because we'd have to leave, what, everyone except me and you behind?
Well, I don't think it's 100% necessary, but there's always the chance of finding better equipment and such. I wish I'd have grabbed one of those axes. He points, or he jerks his head over towards Lucy before we left the other one.
Decisions, huh?
If we're going to go, then let's make sure we're all careful. And you three should probably stick together no matter what. Gesturing towards the three mutant folk. Because might get tough.
Mutt, that motorcycle is in fairly decent shape. It's got the handlebars are bent a little bit.
Is there looking through it? Is there anything in like side pockets or anything?
No, that it doesn't have any side pockets. Yeah, that's
I assume that the apes went over the car pretty thoroughly when they went over the bodies as well.
yes. This was a light raiding party. It looks like they carried the weapons that they had. Basically, no food or water really.
You drive
What
that?
kind of bike is it, and are there any markings on the bike?
No markings. It's kind of a amalgamation of a old ancient and an ancient motorcycle, probably mostly Harley. But
What condition are the cars in? I mean, obviously they got plowed through, but
yeah, so the one on its top is probably actually the best shape, because the other one caught the brunt of the semi, so it's smashed and the semi went over the top of it and it's destroyed pretty well. But the other one, it just got spun around on its top, and if you can get it flipped over, might actually still run with some tinkering, and the motorcycle will run.
Yeah, so it's basically a cruiser then.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't have a sidecar. That would be perfect for you in junkyard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But
Can anyone drive this? Just gestures towards a car pile up.
well, now don't forget you guys had vehicles at the Ark, so
I don't think
there's
I ever had my hands on them.
there's a chance that somebody in the group can drive. Okay, so I mean
Why I'm asking.
I'm not gonna say you can't use a vehicle, because some of you've had opportunities to be in contact with that.
I mean, I could try it. So, here's what I propose we do. Pick one of these things to get to work. Like, flip that one over, or maybe the tiny bike thing. Me and Scars go to there, see if they have anything interesting. You guys tell us what you're looking for. We'll get you guys set up with a camp in the meantime. And so we can drive there, figure out if they have anything interesting. If they don't, they do. We'll come back in like a day, and then we can continue on, maybe? That way you guys are safe away from them, hopefully, and away from here, where those guys will probably come back. And we can do this quickly.
I do like the idea where I don't die.
You're welcome, by the way.
That's nice. I like this.
Scrap pistol for you is I just saw your message there. Sorry.
You're good.
Scrap pistol is a +1 bonus,
Okay.
2 damage, and can go short range, up to short range.
Okay, got it.
So does anyone have an objection to that plan, or do we want to do something else, or...
I'm definitely in agreement. That sounds like a pretty good option where the mutants aren't in harm's way.
Maybe we take the motorcycle with us, sell it when we get there.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Give us some
If we,
extra
can get
currency to...
if we get the car working, everybody can ride in that.
No, but I wouldn't think that we'd want to take the mutants with us, though, right? The rest of the group.
It'll just be me and you to go there and come back, and then we'll come back, grab everybody, and then we can go. So let's see if we can get this truck flipped over thing.
So yeah, it's not going to be a big deal to get that flipped over. Where you run into a problem is who's going to get it fiddled with to get it started.
Remy will try.
Okay. Because we don't really have anybody that's We don't
I
have.
would say probably it's a comprehend skill with a heavy minus.
Yeah. Do I don't know that'd be real heavy. This isn't. It's not like it's seriously damaged. Um,
Well, I mean, not to be too much about it and like be like. But
well,
this
the thing is
but
you
we
got.
have no tools.
Yeah, I get that too, but and I understand that, but there's also 3 people that can help him work on it too.
Sure.
So I'm gonna say, Remy, just a flat comprehend roll, and the bonuses from the 3 people helping you are going to be removing the negatives that are against you. Okay.
Okay. We also have a person who can help out with that.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, is that me?
Yes, it's you.
Well, if you want to,
Uh,
you don't have to.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I will
So
inspire.
so the way this would work, just to, as a chronicler, you would have access to the library at the Ark and everything like that. And there, you guys do have a library there. This is something you wouldn't know. And basically, you remember reading some basic motor manual or something you had browsed through. And so what you're doing is you're just kind of recalling some of that information and saying, it talked about this and how it hello. What the heck was that?
Someone's phone going off.
Anyway, you're recalling something out of a manual that said, hey, you should check this and check this, and that's where you're going to get your inspire off of this one for. Okay. So go ahead and roll your inspire roll.
Okay, I will do that.
Ooh, so 3 successes right
Wow.
out of the gate. Okay.
Delicious.
But we still have to have a success on the base
Yep.
roll.
Yep. Oh no.
No.
Okay, so something's just not working here. The motorcycle does start with no issue. But the car, something's not right. So what do you want to do to change the situation where you can make another roll?
Can we take a look at the other car and see what that looks like? Maybe the part that's damaged here.
Absolutely, you sure can. You can go and pull some parts off the other car and see if that'll help. So give me another inspire roll.
Okay.
All right. Give me a comprehend roll. Bravo. You switch out a couple parts and the thing fires right up. Yeah, you can all pile into this thing. And you got a motorcycle. So you got a motorcycle and a car that are
right
workable.
Is there any parts on the car that make it look like like a Mad Max car, like it's also identical? Because these guys matched, right? So did their cars match as well?
Not. I mean, in form and functionality, yes, they're basically bare bones. There's a roll cage in them. They've got some minor armor put on the insides where the doors were and stuff, and then they've got the grating over the front windshield, and then the back is open. Looks like with the back seat there, they would either dump stuff out of the back so they can shoot out the back.
Right, but nothing to really make it look like a uniform.
No, I mean it's not like it's got police cruiser on the side and marked like a like that or anything like that. It's but you can tell that they did the same modifications to both cars. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, and yeah. So it's been about an hour, probably, that this took you to mess around. at this point, and it was a little bit helping with the getting the truck set up and everything. So you got about 3 hours of daylight left, and as you're getting this thing running and kind of deciding, you see off to your southwest, so down this way, down the road, you see a dust cloud coming.
Time to go.
Now, is this one where we have everyone piling in, or are we gonna like?
I don't want to leave them behind, but we need to find a place for them to camp first.
All right, so everyone piles in.
Okay, who's riding the motorcycle?
Remy was going to take the car, unless someone else has a higher move skill, I guess.
Now, Mutt would take the motorcycle, but then Junkyard has nowhere to ride.
Well,
I think it's better if Scars doesn't take the motorcycle. I don't think that'd work out so well.
Okay. We'll say Chronicle Thorn takes the motorcycle for now.
Okay.
All right. And which way are you going to go? Are you going to head down the road towards Alexander's Tower, or are you going to go off road?
As soon as we can, we're going to try to go off road and try to find a secluded place that's away from the road. Because I'm imagining they're probably going to keep going straight down it.
Okay, so give me a scout roll. Whoever has the best scout roll to find a spot that's appropriate to kind of get off the road and out of the way.
Oh, that's going to be me. 1, 2. I also have binoculars that help out with this exact thing. So
the scout roll here, I'm not just only the binoculars though. Okay, that's the only bonus you're gonna get for this.
Thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only thing that has a bonus to both.
Yep.
Know the zone or whatever. You know what I mean. Scout +3.
Okay, you find up the road a ways. You find a spot, and if you kind of wait for about 15 minutes, 2 cars go screaming by, and they're the same kind of thing. You know, large sedan like what you had. You see the armor mesh on the front. You see the back windows out, and it looks like they've got maybe 3 or 4 people in each car as it goes screaming by. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, about 10, 15 minutes, you don't hear them anymore, and they've gone down the road. So what would you like to do?
I suppose we're off-road. See if we can find a nice building for our mutant buddies to hang out in for a day or 2.
Okay, are you going to... Let's go to the map here. Are you going to move out of this zone, or are you going to stay in this zone?
Probably for the best, because I imagine those guys are going to come back through here to go back to where they were going, so yeah.
Okay, so you're going to... Let's see here. Copy. Paste. You're going to probably move into the zone next door then?
Yep.
Here?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and do your find the path.
Pushing. I guess we're doing another rat assessment. Make sure we don't have to deal with that nonsense.
Okay. Let's see here. No rot in this one. And, yeah. This looks like a devastated area here. Let's see here. And there are plenty of ruins here to hide in. There's small craters. Looks like there's scorched areas from explosions. The area is riddled with bullet holes. This was some sort of battleground, it looks like.
There's plenty of places to scurry and hide in.
Yeah, definitely easy to hide here. And you just had Just evaluating the rot level, and then and that's it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay. So perfect. You're gonna bed down here for the night. Is that what the plan
Sure.
is?
I think
Okay.
it'd be better if
Yeah.
you did that, because otherwise they'd be here with just 3 of them all night long, and yeah, no.
Okay, excellent. This one here. Through the night, there's a torrential rain, but there's no issues with that other than it's just floods everything. You get a little bit of flash flooding in areas, and it's hard to stay dry to some extent, even inside the car, and makes it fires impossible. But you can still, anybody that has damage can eat extra rations, one extra ration per point of damage to strength. If you've got agility damage, 1 extra ration of water, in addition to the 1 ration you've got to take for the day. And go ahead and mark those off, and you'll be good through the night then. Okay. So, any questions on how to heal your temporary damage?
That's just extra food, right?
Yep, extra. Like if you've got, say you've got 3 points of strength damage, you've got to eat 4 rations of food today. If you've got 2 agility damage, you've got to drink 3 rations of water today. Okay? So depending on what temporary damage you've got, but then you can go ahead and remove that.
Done.
We don't have a gearhead to work on weaponry. Broken stuff's going to stay broken for now.
My poor rifle.
My axe.
And yeah. Okay. I think that's got us there. I'm gonna have to update this. We're getting ready to get into an interesting section here of the. If you're getting ready to head to Alexander's Tower, who's going to go in the morning to do that?
I will be going.
I think I have to go, basically. The question then becomes, if any of the mutant characters feel strongly about going, sure, I don't mind, but they seem to not like you guys very much. So if you want to stay here,
Yeah,
camp out for a day.
and
Probably better
Mud.
safe.
There's not really any visible signs that Mud is a mutant, other than the slight glow to his eyes. So those fellas must have been able to smell us.
Well, yeah. Up to you guys.
Riggs will be staying back.
Yeah, Mutt will respectfully decline a visit to the tower. He'll probably find nothing but pain and trouble.
If you have any equipment you want fixed, now's the time to hand it over.
Oh, and if he wants to pick up anything for you while we're there, tell us.
Yeah, I'll pass over my axe if you guys can.
Scars will pass back his spiked baseball bat.
Okay, so somebody notate that, or here I'll put it in the chat. Okay, so we're gonna take. What are we taking again?
I am taking the super nice axe from Lucy's character.
Okay.
Big thing.
Lee.
Okay.
From Lee.
Okay, Lee's axe.
And then I am giving him my spiked bat.
Okay. So give him the stats on that for Tim. Well, we'll cross that bridge if we need to.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Scars. Loans his bat to Lee. Okay. Okay. Anything else of that nature that's going to happen?
Is there anything you guys are looking for while we're there?
It's not the top of my head.
Okay. So Scars and Remy head off in the morning then to the trading post, right?
I'm gonna take some bullets from our. Oh wait, no. Two things. One, we're gonna take the bike with us, weren't we?
Yes.
See if we can sell it. So get that strapped on there somehow.
Okay, you're driving the car there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I wanted to take some bullets from the cart supplies in case there was something else that was interesting to purchase. So I'll take I guess 150 bullets out of that.
Lee, how much did your axe cost?
We bartered a good bit, but several weapons and I think 20 bullets.
All right. He takes 50 bullets and 3 of the scrap rifles, plus the knives. Now the knives, what are the stats on the knives?
The knives are they're like Bowie knives, and they do +2 bonus and 2 points of damage.
Scars has the knives, and he's like, if anyone wants them.
Yeah. Yeah. I want one.
He passes one to Riggs,
Thank you.
and he'll keep the other one.
Okay.
I got these.
All right, I'm just checking something here real quick on. All right, sounds good. So you all head off to this.
One more thing.
Oh, yep.
As they're getting in the truck or car rather, and starting to rev up, I don't think I'm long, but if we're gone more than 2 days, assume the worst, okay?
I have so much faith in you, Remy.
Aw, thank you.
Okay.
Noted.
Alright, so the stick goes here, and I press the button down, and they jut off. A little harshly at first.
Okay.
You're gonna close in the washer.
I don't know if
again?
they're gonna jet off harshly with a bear in the car here.
You're right,
Put her
you're right,
along.
you're right. It's
Fair,
tilted
it's
slightly
fair.
to one side.
In fact, I probably have to stick my entire body in the back seat, and I'm cramped up.
It's pretty cramped, yeah.
It's like
All
a
right.
Walmart scooter with a slightly too big on it.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the entrance to Alexander's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to go ahead and stop here for tonight. I know it's a little early, but my blood pressure is bottoming out on me, and I can tell. I'm having trouble concentrating.
No
So,
worries.
and I apologize. We're trying to get my meds straight right now. And I've been having occasionally my pressure's been dropping out kind of bad, and I'm feeling it right now. So rather than me trying to muddle through and think through this next bit, because a lot can happen, I'd like to just show you the entrance, and we'll leave it at that. Okay.
Okay. Let me close all the 5,000 screens I've got.
Let's see here.
Drum roll.
Why is it not showing? Probably need to make some settings here changed. There we go.
Hey there. Holy shit, what?
Good morning.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's kind of the reaction I thought I might get.
That's a city.
That's a civilization. What is happening?
That looks
That's
like a sturdy one.
Yeah,
a container city.
Yeah, when you as you're rolling up, you start seeing smoke on the horizon and stuff, and you were thinking, man, that's going to be some big fires. It's not from fires. They've got like something going on out of these stacks and stuff.
Well, shit. They got manufacturing.
Well, you'll notice
This is an outpost. This looks like a city. What the heck?
they are
Never even seen a city before.
Yeah, they're pumping crude here.
The clamp of the wall company.
So that's where we'll leave it. Is with that insight. You wrap. Oh, experience. We want to do experience, don't we?
We do.
Bless.
You might want to sign off first, though.
Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and sign off here. Thanks for joining us for Mortis G's RPGs, Mutant Year Zero: The Replacements. We'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We look forward to seeing you next time on Mutant Year Zero.